Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. If you are new, welcome. I'm super excited to have you. Today's video is going to be unboxings of things that I purchased during Black Friday week, weekend, small shop Saturday, all those specific days that these shops are having some great sales. It is also mainly for my A5 planner. That is the planner that I am fully moving into for 2023. I still use my Happy Planner for teaching, but when it comes to personal life, I am moving from a half letter and into A5 planner, which I'm super excited. It is my first time using an A5 planner, and so I had to get a lot of things for my setup. And so I'll be talking about that as well. And then in the next video, you'll actually see me setting up my planner for 2023. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested. Okay, so I got boxes from Ellemon Paper Co. That's the first one I have here. I have Infinite Lotus, Poi&Hun, and I also have cloth and paper. So that's the stuff that I'll be opening through today. Let's go ahead and just start with Ellemon Paper Co. Okay, so the first thing I got from Ellemon Paper Co. is this dashboard duo where you have this vellum with the 20, and then this is cardstock with the 23, and it's like a beigey pink, and I just really like how this looks together. I did have in my half letter the 2022, and for me, I just love the look of it, and I think this is gonna be like my front cover for my new agenda. Next, we have this Yearly at a Glance, and I just really like the vellum that she used for it. It's just a different type of vellum, and it's thicker and it's not fully see-through. Like you can even see this one. They're different types of vellum, and I think it looks so pretty. In the way she even packaged it with this other one on the back, that was not like the reason why I bought it. I just really like this image. This is another cardstock vellum, and look at that image, how beautiful, and just the quality of it. I am very impressed. But seeing it together, I think this is definitely how it's gonna go in my agenda, because look at that. How pretty does that look? Love it. Okay, moving on. Next we have, I got these, what are these called? Covers. These covers for my sections. I ended up picking finances, lesson pages, and then miscellaneous. This is how I will be dividing my planner this year. And then the last thing I got was paper. Her paper is just amazing. I had, the first time I ordered from her, I had gotten this paper, and I just completely fell in love with just her products and the quality of this paper. Writing on it feels amazing, and it's just so soft, and it's just different. There's definitely, it feels different than the other papers that I've used in the past. Even the cloth and paper, I feel like this is way softer and just like a buttery feeling to it. I don't know why I put it all together. Let me put it back. Okay, so that's all I got from Ellemon Paper Co. I really had to like contain myself with that one, because I was trying to be very intentional with my purchases this year, just things that I knew I needed and wanted, and not just things just because. Okay, so now we have Infinite Lotus. This is my first time buying from Infinite Lotus, and I got my inserts for 2023 from here. So I got some freebies, a thank you card. I got this December, which I can start using it right now. And then I think this is really neat too. I've never had a card where I put my name on it, like my contacts and stuff, and I'm definitely gonna use it. I love freebies. Okay, so I'm trying to remember everything I got from her because I didn't remember. So I picked up some pens. This one, I'm trying to think like the reason why I picked it. I do know that I did try to grab some pens where I could write on my transparent sticky notes because I have a lot of them and I love them, but I don't have enough pens around my house and like at school to use them. So I grabbed some new pens, but I don't think this is one of them. Let me see. I have a transparent note here. Yeah, no, this is not for that. So maybe I grabbed them from Cloth and Paper. This one just a pen. This is called a Uniball one, and it is 0.38. So I'll have to see how it writes. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I grabbed these. I grabbed the monthly cards. And these are like I think it's like a credit card size. So that way I can put it in my front pocket cover, whatever that's called. I got this for 2023. Put them back in. Grab some sticky notes as well. I love sticky notes. So I got this one, which is just white what is this called? I think of graphing paper because that's what I use often, but this one, and then this one is in gray. I'm excited about that. And this is the thing that I'm most excited about. I'm gonna move this box out of the way. Okay, so I ended up picking two different things for my like actual agenda inserts for this year. I picked up the monthly Sunday Start. I think why it says blank. And then I picked the weekly, but I can't remember what it was called. So let's just go ahead and open it so I can show you. This is, again, something new for me, buying from 8LOTUS, but also this type of setup. Last year I had the Cloth and Paper, is it vertical, I think. I noticed that it was too much space for me, and I like to have more space where I can have like running to-do lists. And so that is the most important thing that I was looking for my 2023 setup. And so this one was perfect. I love that it has a cover for the month, and that it is a week in one page, which is what I wanted because I was wasting a lot of space with my other planner, my half letter, the Cloth and Paper one. This one has the week on one side, and then we have a section for priorities, to-dos, and then memo, which I think is exactly what I need, because at the beginning of the week I like brain dumping, like just writing all the things that I want to get done that week on here, and then I kind of delegate as the week goes along, and so I can write the most important things that I have going on that day, or if I have an appointment or something to remember. This is definitely enough space for me. And then my top priority things that I have to get done that day. Memo, I'm not sure what I'll be using like this specifically for. Maybe things to remember for next week or something. I don't know. But this is how it looks, which I like it because it's less paper. So my planner will be less bulky, because I do try to keep as many months as I can together. That way I can reference back to it or look, you know, in months ahead. And yeah, so that is that. This is my weeklies. And again, the quality of this paper feels similar to the Ellemon Paper Co. very, very buttery. I've never written on this paper, so I'll be excited to see how it feels. But the quality feels really, really good. I'm really happy that I decided to try something new. I was talking about my monthly inserts. The one that I got this year are a little bit different than what I'm used to. I really like that it comes with a cover for each month, so that way there can be a division between. And the way it is, I can actually place these with my weekly. So my idea is to put this first at the beginning of the month, having this, and then going straight into my weekly just like that. That's one of the reasons why I decided to pick this monthly insert. There was one that it was a month and a week, which would have worked as well, but it did not have a division, I don't think. I think the month was just front and back. So we get this very just very minimal. I really like it. And then on the back we have our top 3. We got important days section, and then just different sections for to-dos. So a lot of space, very functional. I really like it. And that is how the rest of the month looks like. Just very clean. I like it. Okay, so is that it? That's all I got from Infinite Lotus. Yeah, let me put these to the side so I don't mix them in. So this was my first time buying from them, and I am very, very pleased. The quality feels really good, and I just really like the look of things. Just minimal, very functional, but very pretty. And then I'll try out this pen later and let you know what I think. Okay, next we got Poi&Hun. I didn't get that many things from Poi&Hun. Because again, I was trying to be very intentional and just only grab things that I needed. But from Poi&Hun, I got, what did I get? Okay, so I got this hairpiece, which I can always use one. And I just thought it was really pretty. And they also had a discount, so why not? And then the most important thing that I got from here, which I'm trying to grab, move this out of the way. Okay, this piece. So let's look through the freebies first. I really like her freebies as well. Love this. This is my year 2023. Definitely be using that. Got community over competition. Shop small. Thank you card. And then we got a December card. This is cute. It's different. Okay. Then I got this clean color dot. So I like doing a lot of using a lot of to-dos, especially in my teacher planner. So this is probably something that I'll take to school. And just dots just make it easier. Sometimes I don't have the time to like place stickers down, like dot stickers. And so this comes in very handy, especially when I'm like on the go at school. Okay, then I got this. This is it's like a tiny ruler to cut, what am I trying to say? Washi tape, or I always like having a ruler in hand. And so this one is nice because I can just stick it in my planner. And that way if I'm on the go, I can always have it available. But to take note, it is very thin, so it's not, I wish it was like a little bit thicker, but it will do the job. Okay, and then the last thing I got from them was this page lifter. And I got a page lifter because I am moving into an LV agenda. And I wanted something to protect my pages. And so, yeah, I got this from them. This is something that I actually did not find. I was trying to find it in the shops that I already mentioned, but I did not see one. Poi&Hun was the only one that had one available. Okay, have a pile of things over here. We'll have fun cleaning that up later. Last box, cloth and paper. I kept it minimal, not minimal, but like did not get a lot this time because I buy from Cloth and Paper very often. I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason why I decided to buy it during this Black Friday sale was because they were including this little baggie with each of their sales, and I am super happy I was able to get one. Let me package all the things in here. Okay. So first thing I got was this lip balm. Yep, just a lip balm. Why not? Then I did get the pens that I was talking about from them, so I can try these out right now. These are oil-based, and so they are supposed to work on the transparent sticky notes. We got these two. There's like a little dirty there. So this one, let's see, what's the name? Pentel. How do I do this? Oh, okay. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out how to open it. Let's try this out. Interesting. It is oil-based, but yeah, it does not work very well on transparent, so not a go for that. Hopefully this one is, I'm not sure what this is called. See, it says Glad 0.7. Let's try this one out. Ish. I'll probably have to just like let it dry for a second. So a little smudgy. Not the way you want it to be. The way it's supposed to work is with this one. This one is definitely one that is used. You can see. Oh, there is a smudge. I guess even this one, Unique Pen, which is the one that I like using for this, you have to give it a second before, but as you can see, it does not give you the same type of pigmentation that you would hope. But I guess at least this one works. This one, I don't know. It's a no-go. But I still like having lots of pens, so I'll still be using it in my planner. Okay, next thing, let's get this out of the way. More sticky notes. I got this Memo 1. This one's gonna go to school with me. Yeah, just Memo and then dot grid. And then I got, these are the matte. I got Rosé, and then I got Linen. Just more sticky notes, and I did get the transparent Rosé. Thought they were so pretty. And I don't have any transparent this color, so decided to go with that. And yeah, that's all. The last thing I got, which was not from any small shop, I got a LV agenda. I got a pre-love, being my first one, and I'm really happy with my purchase. I bought it on the Facebook group, so if you're looking for pre-loved agendas, LV, definitely go check it out. A lot of options, a lot of people selling really good quality things, and not quality because obviously we know the quality of them, but just like good deals. So this is gonna be my new agenda for 2023. I am extremely excited to set it up, so you'll probably see a video from me very soon setting it up, just because I can't help myself. I am ready for the new year. I am ready to jump into a new agenda set up and just try something new. And yeah, I really hope you like this video. I know that these are my favorite videos to watch. I love seeing everything that people get for like the new year setup and just kind of hearing their ideas and just the way that they're planning out their setup, and of course the actual setting it up. Those are my favorite videos to watch, so I really hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I will see you guys on the next one.